December 1st, 2025 is a massive, massive day. Today, the Fed stopped quantitative tightening and start quantitative easing. I left the traditional banking system in 2017 and I decided to go completely against the model. And I'm going to share with you what I did, how I did it, and how it worked. Now, of course, all I'm doing is sharing my journey with you guys, documenting exactly what I'm doing. But there's current macro and microeconomic triggers and things that I look at, not emotion, not hype, but facts, figures, numbers, logic that allow me to make my decisions. The old 60-40 is dead. 60% stocks, 40% bonds. Guys, this is not our grandparents or our parents' economy. So today, December 1st, 2025, they stop quantitative tightening and they start printing. They're gonna start printing in an economy in America that has 38 trillion in debt. As we sit today, it's 121% debt to income ratio. What that means is we have way more debt than we have income in America. So if you're gonna start printing money when you have more debt than you have income, and you're gonna bring rates way down to monetize more debt, only one thing can happen, is your dollar, which is debt, there's no backing, becomes worth less. Hint number one on how I created my strategy is your job is to beat the inflationary dollar. That's your number one job. I don't care what you invest in. Because what happens is as your dollar gets worth less, the only option you have is to refinance your debt to create more cash flow, which is actually debt. Let's call it income because it's not cash flow. Cash flow is when you make money while you sleep and you take the cash flow and you transmit it into assets that actually beat inflation because cash is actual trash. So today they stop tightening, they start printing. The dollar is going to continue to become worth less if they bring rates down as low as possible. So here's how I did it. Is number one, I work to create cash flow every single time I get paid. So my last bull run, I didn't buy Lambos, watches, big houses. I bought and created cash flow. I built and scaled my companies, used the cash flow quadrant, scaled myself into leading and created more income. And then with the income, I take 10% of it. This is C in my Capital DR strategy. And I put it into cash generating dividends, Warren Buffett style. So I have businesses where I trade time for money, active income. When I get paid the income, I take 10% of the income and I put it into dividends that pay me passively 24 hours a day. I also created companies that have MRR, monthly recurring revenue. So your goal is to take your income and immediately create more cash flow, brother and sister, richest man in Babylon. So when the cash flow comes in, income from active income and passive income, like today is Monday, my dividends pay me. I move it into into assets. I don't store it in the US dollar or any fiat currency that continues to get debased and becomes inflation.